Last week, I stood up here and portrayed myself as a strong, action-oriented leader. I outlined my vision to build Kapwa for Choifai and bridge everything together. I still believe in what I said, but I've come to realize that I've also made some cracks in that bridge along the way. However, we learn from our mistakes and individuals as a community, and my definition of leadership is constantly evolving, and so am I. This election is not about who can check the most A+ leadership skills off the list anymore. People aren't a set of checkboxes. You have to be able to roll with the punches, you have to be actionable when it's time to execute, empathetic when opinions clash, logical when schedules conflict. You have to be someone that can read a situation and know what's best for the bigger picture. It's about learning where you've made mistakes and not only seeing them, but growing from them and being flexible. I never want to stop learning about myself, and I'm equipped to give this team the support to do the same. I'm not perfect, and no one is. I took a step back and asked my friends what they truly thought of me and where I can improve to be a better leader for this team. What I found surprised me. There are people who question my ability to be a supportive leader, and I thought I portrayed that this whole time, but I was blind to some of my shortcomings. I could have done better this year. I'm more aware of moments where I should have been more empathetic, taken more initiative, taken a seat back to let others grow and let their ideas shine. There were moments where I was too overconfident or hyper-focused on projects that people couldn't grow from them. I'm glad that I'm more aware of these instances looking forward, and I can learn from them and do better. Because isn't that what Choifai is about? To help each other grow and to be there when things aren't picture perfect. Isang bagsak, Kapwa. Choi Philippines is a student-led organization that seeks to provide its members with an open space that fosters personal growth, self-discovery, and cultural celebration. Let's not just seek it, let's make it real. At eBoard Retreat a few years ago, we decided that this would be a space where you can be unapologetically yourself. Let's bring that mindset back, and let's practice a culture of open-mindedness. Let's stop discrediting accomplishments for personal gain, and let's foster that space for non-confrontational conversation and strengthen the family values of Choifai. I meant what I said about bringing Kapwa to life. I know I can come off as playful and aloof, but I pledge to make myself available for GMs, interns, and members to talk about anything they have on their mind. Because I know what it's like to feel like the whole world is gunning for you to fall. I don't want anyone to feel alone in their corner. That's why the compliment box idea is so crucial to me next year. It's easy to follow through on, and it makes a world of impact for others. And I know it sounds small, but how many times do you watch one of those Choifai recap videos and look for yourself in the background? Why not spin that idea on its head and put you in the spotlight? Next year is about you because that's who board is here to serve. Like I said last week, we killed it this year and we still are. But despite our achievements, there is always work to do and work to be done. Each victory was not without its setbacks. We need to put in the work to retain our members. We need to reach out to individuals who thought they were too this or too that, not enough of this, to find out what we can do better for them. We need to hit the mark on what it means to be a cultural organization. We need to hit the mark for what it means to be a cultural organization and build those bridges back for the Philippines. Yes, the journey will be difficult, but we need to get down to the nitty-gritty and change ourselves for the betterment of this family that we always talk about. And as far as board goes, I know that transparent communication are traits that we aspire for, but we need to take it a step further. I've experienced firsthand what poor communication can do, not just from a logistical standpoint, but as an individual. It shifts accountability and can detriment the way people feel about their work and their positionality in what should ideally be a common platform. I'm not just ready to share that fire with the members of Choifai, I'm ready to help them ignite it within themselves. And honestly, we have been neglecting some of our core values. Before TP and before Choifai, we are Choi Philippines. We were brought here from a rich history that affects who we are, what we do, and why we do it. Let's go back to our roots and be proud as Filipino Americans. Cultural programming and socials don't need to be mutually exclusive. We can combine them and do things like the Hi-Fi Tour, the G-Tanji panel, so that members can get to know each other and themselves. That's why this Kapwa to this community is so important to me. There's so much untapped potential for the greater impact we can make with our platform, and it doesn't take huge numbers to make that change. As we all learn from this voting period, all it takes is one voice to change the outcome of a story. We are already great, we are already strong, but there's a better Choifai ahead, and you have this amazing opportunity to define it as you wish. You have been called on to take this challenge and make the right choice, and be happy to walk that path alongside you. Thank you.